How's it going? If you're watching this video, you're literally interested in learning how you can start making money trading online as a complete beginner. Then if that's the case, keep watching. I'm going to show you exactly how in this video. Now, hey guys, welcome again to another live trading session with me at Market Potentials. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, this channel is basically dedicated to help beginners and as well as some experienced traders alike to learn from my trading techniques and as well as strategies that I share from the trades that I do make. And again, the screen recording that you're literally watching allows you to literally look over my shoulders as I make my live trades on my trading platform. All right. Now, this, as I mentioned, is a live trading account. Today is the 19th of May 2020. I've got about 30 minutes to midnight where I am. And this evening, or at the late evening, I'm going to be trading the Kiwi and the US dollar, which is the Forex pair, in a binary option trade. Now, for those of you who are entirely new to binary option trade, it kind of works in a way that's very, very similar to Forex trading. But it's, well, I would say in a way it's simple, all right? It's a lot more simplified in that sense. Now, guys, as I did mention, it's a live trade, so forgive me if I just stop talking to you for a bit and enter into a trade, which I just did here. Now, as you saw, I put in $300. This is the amount that I'm trading with, and I selected the higher button if you paid attention to what I just did. Now I am actually in the trade, as you can see the expected profit and the expiration line here that came up. So I basically put $300 here, all right, and I selected higher because I expect the Forex chart to end up being higher, and it truly would. I reckon we've got about 5 seconds left, allowing me to pocket this $249 as we speak. Now guys, again, here we go. This is $249 in profit as I speak to you, as you're literally watching over me, okay? Now, all of this is live and you literally just saw me do it. Now, how did I do it? I put in $300 into the trade. Now, this trade promises to pay out a return of 83% of my investment, equaling to $249 in profit, which is exactly what happened. Now, as I did say, I have to kind of rewind back. Like I said, I had to jump into the trade quickly just now. As I was telling you, basically binary option trading is simplified Forex trading in a way. In typical Forex trading, I'll just put up a video here. You can see one of my recent Forex trades. In a typical Forex trade, you are either buying at a lower point, expecting the chart or the Forex pair to, appreciate, and sell it then, and thereby making a profit in the difference, or you would be selling, or it's also known as shorting, selling, whatever you want to call it, selling at a point where you think the Forex pair is valued high and it drops much lower, and then you cover your position by buying, thereby again making the profit. Now, Forex trading really just works in that way that I just explained to you. You're basically pocketing the difference in profit between two levels. In binary option trading, though, it's a lot more simplified, right? Like I said, you're just making a forecast or a prediction on the direction of the trade 30 seconds, all right, into the future, okay? So basically, it's between this white line here to the red line. That's entirely it. Okay, that's all you really are doing, like nothing else. Okay, so basically I selected higher here because I am looking at the chart, the technical indicators, and what that's telling me. So I put in $300 and I said, hey, in 30 seconds I reckon the chart is going to end up being higher, so I selected higher. And as you saw, this was the purchase deadline, guys, the white dotted line, yeah, and the red line is the expiration line. So the trade duration is just 30 seconds between here to here, all right? Now, obviously, the trade worked out in my favor, allowing me to make that difference, pocket the profit of $249. Now, for those of you who may not have done a Forex trade, now typically Forex trade the returns entirely is variable, all right? Sometimes you make 2%, sometimes you make 20%. You know, it's really the luck of the draw. It depends on a whole lot of other factors and stuff. And another thing you want to keep in mind is that a Forex trade typically lasts hours, okay? Hours, days, even weeks if you want to play it that way. But in binary option trading, each trade is just 30 seconds long, as I just showed you exactly. That's what it is, okay? Now, the question you should be asking down to me is, all right, you pretty much understand how it works, but how do you make the right decision? Now, that is obviously the most important and critical question you want to answer as a trader, right? So let me just give you now, guys. Again, if you want access to the same trading platform, which allows you to trade binary options and a whole bunch of other assets. So we're talking about binary options, digital options, Forex, stocks. Yeah, you can actually buy and trade Apple stocks if you want to. Cryptocurrencies, commodities, ETFs, whatever. All right. So whatever you want under the sun that you want to trade with, you can find it on this platform. The name of the platform is IQ Option. The link to sign up is down below. Now, I've been with these guys for about 5 years. Obviously, I'm also very particular about the kind of brokers that I trade and associate my money with. And yeah, you know, it's been fine so far. All right. So yeah, if you want to do that, the link is down below. Go ahead and get hooked up with one. Now, once you have finished the sign up process, the access to the dashboard that you're looking at is exactly the same. Now, guys, I trade entirely based on this platform and the indicators that's present there. I do not prescribe or subscribe to any other Forex signals or indicator service that, you know, those kind of stuff. So everything I see is real time based on the data that I see. I believe that, you know, as a trader, you should be able to figure out the data from the market instead of relying on a third party service. But that's just me. But all right, so coming back to the trade itself, you know, on my screen right now, you see the very, very basic indicators. For those of you who are maybe used to trading, you know what I'm talking about, the indicators here. For those of you who are new, for your benefit, I'll just walk through what I have. Now, as I said, once you've signed up and you have access to the platform, just come down to the indicator section here, head down to the popular, and you can find everything here, right? So I'm using the Bollinger Bands. This is that one, and the MACD and the RSI, or the relative strength indicator. Now on the screen, the Bollinger Bands, which forms a band of trading. So basically the top is the red line and the bottom is the yellow line. The orange is the median line. And this is the MACD, otherwise known as the Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Don't worry, yes, it's a mouthful, but all you really need to know is that it kind of tells you when a chart is weakening or strengthening. All right, now with the relative strength indicator, very similar stuff again. I use both of these indicators combined with the Bollinger and the candlesticks to make an informed decision on the direction of the trade. Now, let me just zoom in into the trade again and tell you exactly what I saw and what made me choose higher. All right. So as I did tell you, this was the entry point, the white line. All right. So we saw, let me see if I can see it here. All right, we saw that from here, right, the chart weakened, as you can see, all the red candlesticks, the red line above here, and this line dipping below the red line, the RSI. So all of this combined tells me the chart is weakening, and true enough, it was. Now, from this point, timing is another important factor in binary option trade, guys. So you want to get your timing right to be able to get the direction of the trade right, okay? Now, from this point, what you're looking for is a reversal, all right? So you don't want to jump into a reversal too early, but you don't want to do it too late either in case, you know, it swings back around and catches you off guard. So what you want to do is try to get the balance right, okay? So if, sorry guys, I kind of have to switch in between. So if you saw what I did, I probably entered the trade, I think it was about 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds to the expiration line, sorry, to the purchase deadline, which is the white line. So I typically advocate getting into the trade less than about 3 to 5 seconds to the purchase deadline, which is this white line here. Do not get into a trade, as in other words, select higher or lower until you're much closer to this, because it just allows you to assess the pattern and the data a lot better. So instead of making a decision 30 seconds here, for instance, I would rather you make it much closer here, because then you have all of this stuff that happened while waiting to assess on the best direction of the trade. All right, I hope that makes sense. Now coming back to this, as I did explain, you can see all this weakening here. Now what I was looking for was a trend reversal, and obviously I saw that with this. Okay, so the red candlestick obviously became a little bit smaller. I see the trend developing of a green candlestick here, and you can also see that usually when the RSI, when the indicator hits below the red, it means that it's severely oversold. In other words, it's going to correct. Okay, so and true enough, it did. Okay, so I was just waiting for the correction to start happening. Now I saw that with this candlesticks here and this one here, hence the reason I entered into a buy position here. All right, so or rather saying that the chart is going to end up strengthening or appreciating, so I selected higher. Okay, so I did that here, and true enough, it happened here, and it went all the way up here. In fact, it went a little bit further here before dipping back down. Now I was still covered. I was still pretty comfortable in that 30 seconds window here. So obviously I pocketed the difference of or rather a profit of $249. Now guys, I need to impress upon you on something. I entered the trade with $300 invested. Okay, as a capital invested was $300. I made 82% ROI. That's 82% return on investment, or $246 in pure profit, guys. And it literally took me 30 seconds to do that. Now, this is something you can't do in Forex unless you're just extremely lucky all the time, which is very, very, well, improbable, all right? So yeah, that's one of the main reasons, although I'm pretty familiar with cryptocurrency trading, I'm familiar with Forex trading. That's one of the reasons why I've been doing a bit more of binary trading for the past couple of years. So yeah, I mean, if you're a beginner, I literally just showed you how to make profitable trades starting today, right? I showed you how I entered the trade. I also shared with you my thinking and the strategy, as well as the indicators that I used and how I used those indicators to make a decision, and finally ending up with a profit of $249. And as I love saying it, 82% return of investment, or ROI. So yeah, guys, I mean, if you think this video has been valuable to you, you've learned something out of it, I would very much appreciate if you just clicked on that subscribe button. Or well, if you don't, then well, you're just going to miss out on my next video. Doesn't matter anyway, I'm still going to be pocketing a couple $100 in profits by trading. So yeah, I mean, all I'm trying to do is just share value with you guys, and I just hope that from when I started and I did not have anyone showing me how to trade, I literally spent thousands of dollars, lost thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars, in acquiring the knowledge to be able to trade profitably, consistently. Now, this is the most important thing that most traders tend to forget. They get excited when they make a profitable trade, but what you should be, focusing on and building experience on is making profitable trades consistently, because that is really how you make money by trading, if that's your aim. Okay, so I truly hope that I've provided some value for you guys, and I'll see you guys in another video sometime very, very soon. Take care, guys. Happy trading, and bye now. Bye.